We now return to Let's Play Lethis. I've moved a few things around to add 2 more fisheries, so hopefully I'll start having enough food. We finally did get it distributed to all these people, so we'll now have an influx coming in, and I just noticed the outhouse as part of this house. Delivery the 4th. You successfully delivered the requested iron, and you almost... okay, get another delivery. So this time, Wilhelm is just gonna keep taking and taking and taking. We need to... oh, I was exporting. Alright. So this is all shut down. I still need to put in more. Only 10% unemployment. Has everyone moved in? Let's find that out. Yes, everybody looks like they have moved in. So we've still only got about 40 people. That's still really not enough. I mean, as you can see, we're not making enough food. So, let's add... well, no, if I've only got 40 more, I can't afford to do that. I'm gonna have to, I really don't know. I guess I could import it. If we look at my money, I just now made a positive income. So buying potatoes is probably gonna put me in the negative. But I don't really have a choice because I can't sell anything yet. I mean, I could because I'm sitting right now at a lot of unemployment. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to run one of these and one of these. We'll let them help build me a little bit of money. I'll wait until my fish start to stockpile. Hopefully they will start to stockpile. And then I'll build another market and get a 3rd square up. Because I'm hoping... oh, actually, what I was going to do... I think I'll just add 2 more houses. Because I looked at the appeal, and I think we'll have enough appeal. I don't think we're going to have an appeal problem. Okay. What I will have a problem with, though, is getting people actually inside the city, because once I close off these areas back here... and... wait a minute. Last time I did forget about something that I did need. The herbalist. The herbalist, and the newspaper, and the washer. Damn it. So actually, putting those 2 houses down, I will not be able to do that. Sorry, guys. Of course, I could always take from somewhere else, like here. Oh yeah, and then I could just... yeah, I'll put the washer there. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. You know, adding a washer wouldn't be too terrible to this either. And then it would boost up... I need citizens apparently anyhow. Let's do it. We'll add 2 wash houses. They'll freak out for a little bit saying, we don't have enough people. And then I'll be like, relax. I'm here to wash your clothes. And we'll have more people. Hopefully a lot of people. If I can stop my construction binge, I might actually get into the positive. We came pretty close last year. Spent a little bit too much money on construction this year. I'm hoping eventually to get a good stable amount of unemployed people I can push into other industries. We now have 15%. Food is not stockpiling as quickly as I would like. Yay, Wilhelm is very pleased. Final call. So we're done. We don't have any more of that. That's good. Yes. That is actually pretty good. Who am I selling that to? Hasselport? No. Not Rumendale. Richter? No. Okay, it must be New Station 19. So it would really actually, if I switched over to selling the gold and the jewelry, not only would that be more conducive to my goal, it would also be more profitable. So I think I'll do that. I will turn off. I will turn off. I will turn off you. And I will turn off you. And we'll shift your workforce into this one, producing the gold, and you producing the jewelry. Now I do have 15% beyond that, so I'm going to sit here and... Okay, so 30, 70 more people-ish about, therefore, yeah? Okay. What can I do with 70 people? Well, first of all, I can expand my fishing operations. Looks like we're getting more. So that's okay. Oh, and the ghosts. We have to take care of that right away, which is going to evolve us again. Fine. Yeah, I'm closing off my entrance here. Exorcist, exorcist. One of the worst afflictions possible for any city. Now, the problem I'm seeing with this kind of layout, though, is that I am taking in probably a lot more of these types of buildings than I actually need. I mean, looking at those statistics where you can tell services? Yeah, this. And it tells you, like how many buildings. Like, we have 4 wells with 116 houses, and it says it's perfect. That's probably way more than perfect. It's probably way more than I actually need. The 2 exorcists in the town, the 10 buildings for maintenance. This seems a little bit wasteful. Not... Well, a lot of it is also my industry itself. Okay, I'm okay on the fish. I think I'll be fine with that. What I'm actually going to do, then, is just continue to expand my industry. We've got... That's not really enough, unfortunately. It's not really enough. With all the people that just moved in... let me see, though. Yeah, we're not producing... We don't have any excess gold. So it's like a 1-to-1 thing, then. If I produce extra gold... Okay, we'll do another one. We'll do another batch of this. It's always in the industry tab. Why do you do that? Go like that. And I'm going to need to bring you around now. Now I have to factor in the new road. It'll go right by that rock. It'll go... Oh, bend the right way, please. I'll just go like that. And if I need to, I can build industry along there and there. Probably won't need to right now. Or if I do, it'll be something... I mean, I've got so much extra space up here. I think we'll be plenty fine for... That's not even a... not even a real phrase. We'll be plenty fine for everything, though. So there. You know what? Let's just put you here. You'll have direct access. Have to walk a little bit longer. Have to have your steam delivered a little bit later. A big catch! Hasselport's fishes seem to enjoy life and multiplied in their thousands. You may now import more fish from Hasselport. Don't need to. Let's export all of that because we can now. I turned them off anyhow. Looks like I'm finally turning around and making a little bit of money, as I just lost about 100. 100 florin down. Yeah, we're not hardly making anything. If I had some bourgeois in here, that might be a different story. As it is, I'm fully going to be relying on my exports. And given the fact, you know, that distance traveling actually, it would have made more sense to put that gold or the jewel factory up here, just because they would have shorter distance for supply and for travel, and we could actually have this guy travel himself. Yeah. Let's just building, but he's not having... So the guy has not come back yet. He just took it out. But we seem to be doing okay now. Exported so far 1,800. Well, yeah, now that I've upped those limits. But it's only a couple hundred in profit. It's still not... Oh boy. Last year we actually lost a little bit. And that was from a mere 400 in construction. So, boy. I'm still... My salary is not being covered by my taxes. Importation is a little bit better this year so far. So we'll wait and see what it's like this year. Only 58 out of 116 houses are covered. I'd still think something is screwy with that, because it would show that they are all in fact being taxed. So, not sure. Now the one over here, nope, never mind. I was going to say the one over there was a female tax collector. I was going to click on her portrait, just so we could see the difference in portraits. Well, here's a female washer. We already looked at the exorcist's female water carrier. Nope, that's a guy. I'm trying to just find the different... I mean, the level of artwork, not only the detail and quality, but just the fact that they put so much of it, I really appreciate that. Well, anyway, let's actually do something productive rather than stare at the game and watch it do something. So we got all our fish. We can begin... Oh my, are we not exporting? We've exported the maximum of jewelry already? Or is it just stockpiling there? Well, whatever the case, we don't need it anymore. We still haven't produced enough, though. So we're still behind on that. I think I'm gonna just take you out right now. And I will move you back up here, where you should be, just to sort of cut down the distribution time. The construction alone on that, who knows what that just cost me. A little gratuitous building. And then, of course, what I could also do is just straight up sell the gold. I could put in that other gold factory, gold mine, and just sell some gold. That way, it would also take a lot shorter time to take it somewhere as well. But I would have to store it. And since it looks like we're backing up, I want to... Where is it? You were all the way at the top. Let's take 12... I think that's what's going on there. But we just sold... I mean, why am I not actually selling all the way? It's only selling 1,800. You should not be doing this. You should be emptying it. Emptying it right there. Take it. Can this only hold so much? Oh, we just sold our max. Okay, so now we've got an excessive amount. 3 is 3 too many. So, with that in mind, I'll go ahead and get rid of this, and now the answer is clear what I should be doing with some of these people. Only 5% unemployment, but I will go to Forwood. Nope. Fedheim? Nope. Richterberg? Yeah, nope. Oh! Oh, Richterberg also takes jewelry. I was gonna switch over and start selling gold. What happened here? Was I mistaking bread for gold? I seem to recall someone was... Oh, Hasselport. Hasselport was the one that was going to buy it directly. But we'll make more money by selling it to Richterberg. And we can also get some silk from them, should we need it. I don't think I need silk, though, because that's an elite thing, the garments. So, just kidding. Once again, I destroyed another building that was actually important to me. And we'll begin exporting a lot of stuff to you guys. Money, money, money. Now, unfortunately, if it is a 1-to-1 ratio, we're not going to be making enough. I mean, we'll only be able to have 4 of each. Unemployment still 5%. Let's find out exactly how much that is. 20 people. That would be exactly enough to have one dude in there. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in the marketplace. And plunk you right down here. And then we'll go ahead and do the beautification thing. We'll just keep with the same type of tree because it might look a little weird if it is not the same type of tree. And then there should be a space right there. Yep, okay. And then we'll go with, I guess, the pink garden. Let's go with an orange garden up on the front. Because screw uniformity, right? There we go. Okay, so now you should go down and pick up some of that stuff. A ton of it. There goes all my fish. There literally goes all of my fish. I may need a stronger fish infrastructure. Unemployment at 2%. That might be enough for one more fish. Yep. Yep. We're gonna need at least one more. Probably put in 2. Once all these guys move in. So what's the third thing that they need? I honestly don't remember. But what I will need to look at, though, is the fact that I offset this stuff just a little bit. So now I need to look ahead to the extra buildings I will require. Well, they need the wash house, of course. So, unemployment 6%. Let's put down one more fish. And let's just go ahead and do this. Let's just get this whole industry up. We need to get the massive amount of jewelry produced. This will be overkill. That's okay. You need more workers. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'll just go ahead and build well, if I build a wash house, though, then they get ghosts, and then I have to build the other one. So let's just build another distribution thing. That way we can get all of the fish stabilized. I'll know where we're at for that. Where I can... where I can leave my workforce at. I still haven't put in beautification for these guys. Okay. Well, this has managed to devolve into just waiting around for things to happen, which is something I'd really hoped to avoid for this series as much as possible. But it looks like now we might actually be making a good bit of money, although I still haven't bumped back over to 7,000. I'm really not making that much money at all. Exportations... not so great. Unfortunately, the salary is sort of keeping pace with the increased taxes and exportation, so it really, I guess, does, in fact, matter. Good, I just hit my jewelry thing. So now we're gonna need alcohol. Yes, okay, you know what? So anticipating that, let's not take alcohol just yet, because I don't suddenly want everyone to be consuming the goods that I require. We'll also turn off utensils. And we'll do it for you too. And in fact, I'm just going to do it for 3 of the 4 markets. I'll turn you off as well. I kind of wish the little menus would go further down so I didn't have to get pixel perfect on clicking that. Okay, so it looks like I've managed to keep the fish sort of stable. They'll eventually probably need that second food source, so we'll save those empty slots for potatoes. Importing those is definitely going to have an impact on the amount of stuff that I'm... A tomb in the middle of my gold factories? Right here. Nope, that's the plant. Well, I clicked on a tomb somewhere. Interesting. Yeah, it's going to have an impact on my profits. So, and it doesn't look like I'm producing any more gold that I could start selling separately on the side. Fortunately, everyone's keeping stocked, so just have to hope that that eventually turns around. And as the houses get bigger, that'll also increase my tax revenues. So I'm hoping that eventually, I mean, if nothing else, I guess I'll just be able to keep things relatively stable, although we are going to have to build a ton more stuff, aren't we? I'm going to have to build... Well, I'm going to have to get the herbalist industry going. I'm going to have to get the absinthe industry going. So that's going to be more expense. Been herbalist, we're going to need a newspaper kiosk, the theater. So wages, I mean, this is all pretty much going to be stable. I guess it's going to be an interesting experiment to see how far in the game I can get before the elite tax revenue becomes vital to actually making it forward. And if it does in fact prove that we need a few elite houses, I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I guess I can just put a little neighborhood out here. You know, just enough, but this is actually starting to kind of look like a city, and I think when I fill in the gaps, it will actually look like a nice little town. I've just been letting it sit here while I think about what I need to do next. So I don't have... Let's go back and look at the workers. Right, we're screwed. We're using up everybody. I need 2 workers, and no one else is moving in. So we actually do need... Well, first of all, I need to get these guys their beautification. But then I need to put down wash houses so that they can grow up, which will then give me access to, or require me to give them access to the exorcists. So a little bit more expense, a little bit more of the employment being eaten up directly after we got new employees. Yeah, fun. Okay, well, I think I'll cut this one here, because it's going to take a little bit extra to go that much further. I could start selling the iron again. I did turn that off, and it's still sellable. So, I mean, there's revenue that way, right? What else? I mean, glass? I haven't even done glass, like, ever so far. Bread? I mean, I could import some wheat and turn it into bread for no other reason than to sell it. I've still got some options. Iron, copper. Copper is another option. Everything about this, though, is not entirely without consequence, because it takes 20 people to operate a mine. So if it turns out eventually that I have a really high amount of... Some of these haven't even evolved, because it's not pretty enough. But yeah, if it turns out I have a really high unemployment rate, then I can just turn it around and make some profit. But right now, so long as I'm in the positive, I suppose that's a good enough thing. Okay, well, I'll end this one here. I'll probably add a few buildings, you know, beautification for one thing, but then I'll probably think a little bit more about what I want to expand first on the industry. And then I will see you next time.